we pay closer attention to Ellis's painting, we can see that the serpent more closely resembles a dragon due to its arms. Jung considered dragons to be a symbol of the mother-female part of the unconscious mind, which is meant to be the archenemy of the hero who also embodies the symbol of the father figure that conquers the unconscious. We can now see even stronger parallels between the story being told in the show and the underlying symbology. We have said that the shadow can take many terror-inducing forms, and one of the symbols or shapes that the shadow can take is that of a snake. We have also highlighted in our previous videos how the monsters seem to have the ability to hypnotize and seduce people, as well as the similarities of this behavior with the mythological snake, which are symbols of seduction. One of the attributes that has been historically and mythically attributed to snakes is their ability to hypnotize their prey, as we can see in this clip from Disney's The Jungle Book. Even though this is not scientifically accurate, it is possible that the monstrous aspect of these beings or shadows is meant to closely resemble the snake, with the mythological attributes that are usually attributed to them. However, besides these creatures being shadows of those who resided in the town, their monstrous aspect is ultimately a construction of the unconscious to symbolize their dark and cannibalistic nature. These shadows or monsters force us to rethink our perspective of good and evil, as the darkness within is a necessary complement of the light of consciousness. Also, if we think about it, these shadows can't harm anybody unless invited in, or due to human error or self-sabotage, so long as the talismans are placed on the walls during nighttime. An interesting additional bit of information regarding the imagery of the serpent as it relates to the monsters is how Jung highlighted the way the old Latin translation for witch was serpent, connecting to the primitive idea that the spirits of the dead are snakes. The dreamlike. What about time? Those who are a fan of the theory that the people of the town are trapped within a dream dimension will surely like this part of the analysis. Based on the clues and symbological content that we've covered throughout our different videos, it seems that the creators may not necessarily be going for a simple plot, but a creatively brilliant combination of concepts that give more sense and even gravity to the story of the characters. This may also be one of the reasons why they seem to be confident that guessing what is going on in the show would not be an easy task for the audience. Given the parallels between the Jungian concepts we've covered and the symbology of the show, it appears that the realm or dimension the characters are trapped in is modeled after the structure of a human psyche or mind. The latter would explain the temporal anomalies we've seen in the show, and a lot more. However, I suspect that the answer will ultimately not be as simple as saying that they're trapped in someone's mind, but rather that they are in some sort of collective mental construct, which may still be in line with the mythology we've explored. Jung described the human mind as existing beyond space and time. In his own words,
because, you know, there are these peculiar faculties of the psyche, that it isn't entirely confined to space and time. You can have dreams or visions of the future. You can see round corners.
It is also possible that every single thing in the town is some sort of mental construction, which could explain why things lack the necessary details at the granular level, or why there is a motel pool but no motel. If the town is a product of someone's mind, then arguably that mind is therefore the energy source for all of the lights, the source of the food, and dare I say, even Victor's peaches. The latter also gives a new light to my observation of episode number 6, where I thought that Boyd's muscle twitches paralleled the flickering of the lights across the town. The show has been implying for a while that something is slipping, changing, or degrading in the town, similar to Boyd's neurodegeneration and Parkinsonian symptoms. The light flickering and the rules of the talisman seemingly becoming more flexible may be foreshadowing that whatever is powering this place is suffering from some sort of degeneration. We also know that the forest seems to be moving closer to the town, which can be viewed as the wolves literally closing in on the people of the town, like the end of a video game, ultimately leaving them no choice but to face the terrifying forest of the unconscious or be consumed by it. Now, for those who don't like the idea of the town being some sort of illusion, this may be a good opportunity to reconsider what is objective reality to begin with, noting that from a neuroscientific perspective, what we call reality is a very limited sensorial construction or simulation that takes place within our brains, which happen to be similarly configured to allow us to perceive the universe in a consistent manner. The latter is one of the reasons why the theory that the universe is a simulation has gained so much popularity among both academia and popular culture. We should mention that in Hinduism, the universe is believed to be the dream of a god. Buddhists also believe that the universe is an illusion. The point that we must realize is that considering how scientists today contemplate the possibility that our very own universe may be an illusion of sorts, this realization does not make the universe or the stakes of our existence any less real, any less serious, or any less relevant. We still don't want the monsters to eat us, and we still have to pay rent. The same principles would apply in the show. If you're new to the channel and would like to see more content, please make sure to hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and hit the like button. Till next time.